Love beer and magic? Want to have a few and still make those big brain plays? Now you can. Athletic Brewing offers high quality non alcoholic craft beers. From IPAs to stouts, they've got you covered. Head over to athleticbrewing.com and use code BTC25 for 25% off your first order. Hello and welcome to Brew Tap Cast. I am Tap.
And I'm Brew.
And today we are here for a special episode of Brewers Brawl. We are playing Paper EDH using Spell Table. It's a great site that allows you to play paper magic remotely. So I'm playing Estrid the Masked today as my commander. It's a Commander 2018 deck. It's a little bit modified from the stock deck, but for the most part, it's pretty spot on to the original deck list. And if you want to look at the modifications, we'll have the deck list below. But let's kick over to Brew and see what he's playing today.
All right, so today I'm bringing to the table Liliana Heretical Healer. Keeping it super simple, just going straight zombie tribal with an emphasis on just making as many tokens as I possibly can. Going to do that with cards like Army of the Damned, Endless Ranks of the Dead, or other Lilianas within the deck. So it's kind of like a Liliana tribal with tons of planeswalkers as well as zombie tribal. So super fun deck, and yeah, let's get into some games and see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's do it. All right, here we are for game one. I won the die roll, so I'm going to be on the play.
All right, man. Best of luck to you.
Right back at you. Started off with a Temple of Plenty. Go ahead and scry one.
Nice.
I keep that right on top. I'm going to pass it along to you, Mr. Man.
Very good. I'm going to draw. All right, so I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Tap. Card. I'm going to play a forest. Tap both of these. And I'm going to play Fertile Ground on my forest. So whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for another mana, its controller adds an additional mana of any.
Nice.
I'll pass right back to you.
All right. Draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and play another swamp. And then I'm just going to go ahead and play Liliana's Caress. It's an enchantment. Whenever an opponent discards a card, that player loses 2 life. Pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. Draw a card. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play a Seaside Citadel. ETB's tapped. I'm going to tap for white, blue, green. I'll play out Tuvasa, the Sunlit. That's one of the other commanders in the deck. He gets +1/+1 from each enchantment I control, so right now it's just Fertile Ground, so we're just going to put this on here. Hopefully this will help track things. And then whenever I cast my first enchantment spell each turn, I get to draw a card.
Nice.
And that'll be...
Seems good.
That'll be that. And I think with that I will say go.
All right. Draw. All right, so I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to go ahead and tap it up. I'm going to bring Liliana onto the board.
All right.
And that's all I can do, so I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to untap here. Draw a card. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Plains. I think here's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go and we're going to tap green, blue, and then white. One other. We're going to bring out Estrid.
Okay.
Dice. So she comes in at 3. I'll go ahead and +1 her, or +2 her, up to 5 to untap all enchanted permanents I control, which is basically just this Fertile Ground. That, I then have access to 3 mana. I think I'm going to go ahead and play Ristic Study.
Wow.
Call that pretty nice. That's my first enchantment of the turn. So I'm going to draw a card from Tuvasa. Then I will go to combat. Attack you for 3 points of damage.
Sure. I'm going to take it.
I think I'm going to go ahead and say go.
All right.
I know you love Ristic Study, which is why I
oh, yeah. That. So I'm not going to pay.
No, this is whenever you play a spell.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're thinking Smothering Tide.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play a swamp for turn. Then I'm going to go ahead and tap 4. And I'm going to play Undead War Chief. He's a 1/1. Zombie spells cost 1 less, and zombie creatures get +1/+1. It's the ultimate lord.
Good.
Yeah.
Dies to, oh, wait a minute. Zombie creature, he even pumps himself.
Yep.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Well,
so he's really a 3/2, but yeah.
I see that you cannot pay the 1 for Rhystic Study because you have no untapped mana.
I cannot.
Draw a card for that.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right. What?
So I think I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing Liliana for 2 at Estrid.
Yeah, Estrid's going to go down to 3.
Okay. And I'm going to gain 2 life from the lifelink.
Like a plan.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. I will untap. I'm going to go white, green, white, and then say white. That's 4 mana. I played out a Johnny's Chosen. So as a 3/3, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, create a 2/2 white cat creature token. That enchantment is an aura. You may attach it to the token. I will go to plus Estrid up to 5. It's going to untap Fertile Ground, leaving me 3 mana. Going to tap 3. Doesn't matter the colors here. And play Yavimaya Enchantress. Gets +1/+1 for each enchantment on the battlefield, which right now is just 1/2. So she's the same as Uvasa. I'm just getting +2.
Nice.
She's 4/4 right now. And then I will play an Azorius Chancery, and then bounce this plains back to my hand. Then that Lord is a 3/2, you said?
Yep.
Silly. I think we'll just say go.
Okay.
Yeah. Get all my cat tokens ready to start pumping out cat tokens. No big deal.
Can't wait.
Well, you love cats, don't you?
I do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play a swamp for turn.
Yeah.
That gives me 5. With that 5, let's tap it all.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and play God Eternal Bantu.
Oh, boy. The big.
So when he enters, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sacrifice Undead War Chief. Flipping my Liliana.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and in response to, or not in response, when you cast Bantu, I'm going to draw a card because you can't pay.
Okay.
Sorry, then that was it. I just wanted to not forget that.
So yeah, sack Undead War Chief.
Yep.
Okay, so when another non-token creature you control dies, I'm going to exile her.
So did you draw a card from Bantu?
I have not yet.
Okay.
So she flips. Draw a card.
So +2, each player discards a card. -X, return target non-legendary creature card with converted mana cost X from the graveyard to the battlefield. -8, you get an emblem with whenever a creature dies, return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. Gross. Very gross.
All right.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going to, let me grab a dice. I'm going to tick her up 2.
I'm going to discard a plains.
And I'm going to
If I lose 2 life, is that what that says?
Yeah. No, you just.
Well, no, because the Liliana's Caress.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sorry.
I'm at 38.
So she goes up to 5. I'm going to discard a swamp.
I thought it was it's just each opponent, isn't it? Oh, no, it's each player.
No, it's each player.
Sorry, it's the Liliana's Caress is each opponent. My B.
Actually, I'm gonna discard Shepherd of Rot.
Okay.
All right, and then
Is that from Onslaught? OG Onslaught? Yeah, it is.
I believe so. And then yeah, that's all I can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and past that turn.
All right, so you only cast one spell. I drew the card off Rhystic Study, so that's it. All right, I'm going to untap my lands and things. Draw a card here.
Oh, I also get a zombie from her flipping.
You get a zombie?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, a lot going on.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. All right, okay. I'm going to play my land for turn, which is going to be a command tower.
Nice. Tron activated.
Tron activated indubitably. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 9 if I want. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to play. So blue, white, green, blue. So that's blue, blue, and 2. That's a total of 4. Then I'm going to go ahead and make it 6 total. So tapping 6 mana. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Capsize with buyback. So it's return. Hopefully it shows up. It's an old guy. Yeah, it shows up. Well, anyways, return target permanent to its owner's hand. And then it has buyback. So buyback is if you pay an additional 3, which is the buyback cost here. When you play this spell, if you do, put it in your hand instead of the graveyard as part of the spell's effect. So I'm going to. I don't know why the card reader doesn't like this. It's like failing to move over here.
I got it up.
Okay, for some reason it can sense it, but it doesn't let it come up. Any case, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce Bantu back to your hand.
Okay.
And then what's that?
You paid the buyback to get him
I
back?
did, yeah. So there's the 6 mana there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to combat.
Sure.
And you have just a 2/2, right?
Yep.
All right. So I have a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna attack Liliana with all these bad boys.
Okay. So it's pretty safe to say that even if I block, she would die anyways.
Yeah, so I got a 4/4, a 3/3, and a 3/3.
Yeah.
So if I only attack with 2, she would live, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going to block. I'm going to let her through and let her die.
All right, so they march through, they smash that person. And then I'm going to go ahead and +2 Estrid to go up to 7 and untap my fertile ground. Mana. And we're going to say, may go, good sir.
Okay. So I'm going to untap 5. Draw for turn.
This white dice over here is how many times I've cast Mick.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play a swamp for turn. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to play Black Market.
You going to pay the 1 heuristic study?
No. I know. It's killing me. And then I'm going to tap 1 more for Entomb. I'm going to go search my library for a card, put it in my graveyard.
Going to pay 1 for Entomb?
No.
Oh. Okay. All right, so Black Market. Whenever a creature dies, put a charge counter Black Market at the beginning of your pre-combat main. Add 1 black for charge counter. So that's from Marcadian Masks, I believe. 15.
All right, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and grab
talk about Entomb. Never mind.
Grave Titan.
Oh, nuts. So whenever it enters battlefield or attacks, put a 2/2 or put 2 2/2s.
Yep.
2 2/2s. All right, so that's going to your graveyard.
Yep. Shuffling here. So yeah, I am not gonna do anything else. Okay. So you can go ahead. I'm just gonna finish shuffling here.
Okay, I will untap my lands and my creatures. Things. We'll go to draw step. I'll draw a card. Go ahead and play a Plains. We're going to tap these 3 lands, right? We're going to tap these 3 lands, these 2 lands. So Azorius Chancery taps for 2, and Fertile Ground taps for 2 or the Forest with Fertile Ground taps for 2. Both of these, I have 4 mana in my mana pool. I guess let's consider this Fertile Ground producing blue, and then this Azorius Chancery white-blue it already makes. So I have a green, blue, blue, white. I'm going to use all but leave a blue in my pool. I'm going to cast Gift of Paradise on my Azorius Chancery. So when Gift of Paradise enters the battlefield, I gain 3 life. So I'm going to go ahead and gain 3 life. That also is going to trigger Ajani's Chosen and Tuvasa. I'm going to get a cat, and I'm going to draw a card. That also is going to make them tick up with power on them. Alright, so I gain the life. I have a blue mana floating. I'm then going to use one of those blue mana, and then I guess I'll make another blue and then white, and I'm going to cast Estrid's Invocation. So you may have Estrid's Invocation enter the battlefield as a copy of any enchantment you control, except it gains at the beginning of your upkeep. You may exile this enchantment. If you do, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So basically, I can sort of cycle it for any enchantment that I want on my upkeep. I'm going to have it enter the battlefield as a copy of Gift of Paradise. So I'm going to gain 3 life. I'm going to trigger Ajani's Chosen, get another cat, and then this doesn't go up, or it goes up, but it doesn't draw a card just because it's not the first one I cast. So
okay,
they're up at 4 because they're enchant. Okay. Wow. Then we're going to +2 Estrid, so it goes to 9, and I'm going to untap my enchanted permanent, so I get to untap these 3 lands. Tap 3 here for Reclamation Sage. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm going to go ahead and blow up the black market.
Sure.
And I think go with 4. So this is all blue and blue, 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 white. That's 4, 5, 6 doesn't matter the color. And I'm gonna go with Archetype of Imagination. When that ETBs, it is an enchantment. I'm gonna get another cat. They're gonna go up to 5. So it says that creatures you control have flying. Creatures your opponent controls lose flying and can't gain flying.
Nice. Good thing I don't need that at all.
Yeah. So then I'm going to go to combat.
Zombies don't fly, man.
No, they don't. 7, 10, 16 in the air.
Yeah, totally going to take 16 in the air.
Okay. With that, I will say you may go, good sir.
Jeez.
Yeah, that ramp game.
So yeah, no joke. All right, so untap, draw. All right, so I'm going to stick with the plan here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tap 6.
Grave Titan?
Yeah, I'm going to play Ever After.
All right, well, you can't pay the one.
Return
I'm going to draw a card for Ristic Study.
Yeah, so return 2 creature cards from my graveyard to the battlefield. So I'm going to choose Grave Titan and the Undead War Chief.
That shuffles back into your library, or put it on the bottom, right? The return.
Yeah, it goes to the bottom. So that's also going to make me 2 more Zoms.
What? Oh, because it speed? Yep.
Yeah, the Grave Titan.
Gross.
Let's go with a good one.
They're all beefy, too.
Oh, yeah. They're all good old 4/3s. And then that is unfortunately going to conclude my turn because you have a wall of stuff.
I mean, they're just 2/2s. Well, I guess 2/2s, 2/1, and then 3/2. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm not going to swing into that. So I am going to, and I only have one guy, so I'm going to
Oh, that's right.
pass
Okay.
the
All
turn.
right. I will go ahead and untap my Preachy Boys. Draw step. I'm not going to trigger anything with Estrids. I'm just going to leave it there as the Gift of Paradise. Go ahead and Temple of Mystery. Go ahead and scry one. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Yeah, we'll leave it. All right, so.
Oh, shoot. Ever After goes on the bottom.
I think I have enough damage. You're at 23.
Yeah.
If I play an enchantment, which I can, that'll make these guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and play Whitewater Naiads. So that's 4. So 5, 6. Leave 1 floating. I'll make it a blue. That's gonna cast Whitewater Naiads. It's gonna draw me a card. It's gonna trigger. Actually, don't have another cat, so we're just this. Trigger this. They go up. Draw a card. There's 6. I think that's enough damage to win the game. That's 8, 15, 18. Yeah, okay. With that, I'm just going to attack with everything, and it's all flying.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. So. Can't do anything about that.
Okay.
All right. Good game.
Good game. Go to game 2.
All right. So we're here for game 2. I'm going to be going first because I lost last game. Hopefully it goes a lot better. So best of luck to you, sir.
Right back at you, Mr. Man.
That sounds salty. I didn't mean to sound salty.
No, that wasn't at all. It's fine.
I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm playing first, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with a swamp. And then I'm actually going to hit you with that turn 1 crit breaker and pass the turn.
Going to pay 1 for Ristic Study?
No.
Draw a card. I'm going to play Shallow Fountain tapped.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
All right. Go ahead and draw for turn. Ooh. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play a swamp. I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing in for 1 with the crit breaker.
That's going to hit me in the face. I'm going to go down to 39.
Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap 2. And I'm going to play a Relentless Dead. And then pass the turn.
Giving me flash.
So that's Menace 2/2, and then I can pay to either bring it back to my hand, or I could pay X to bring back another target zombie from my graveyard with mana cost X to the battlefield.
Yeah. All right. Untap.
Something like that.
It's gross. Getting bad flashbacks. That's all I'm saying. The forest for the turn. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap green. Put. Yeah, this is a bad keep. Put a wild growth on the Hollow Fountain.
It's all right.
And then that's it. I'll pass it right back to you.
Sure. Go ahead and untap here. Draw for turn. All right. I'm going to play a Swizz Amp.
Oh, nice. How many of those you got in your deck, man?
Good amount, Good amount. I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
How much mana you got there? 2?
Have access to a white and a green or a blue and a green.
All right. So, yeah, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing in for 3.
I'm going to take it to the face, go to 36.
All right. And then, second main, I'm just going to go ahead and play my commandees. Liliana. Lifelink 2/3. Go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Get upset.
Realize you don't need that.
So I can make green, green, white, or green, green, blue. I think we're gonna. This is like the worst, but we're gonna idyllic tutor.
Nice.
And then I'm not gonna be able to do anything after that, so I'm gonna go search it up, and when I find it, I'll let you know. But it's gonna be some sort of ramp. I think it's probably gonna be
All right, so untap, draw for turn. Jeez. Play a swamp.
Oh yeah, so it'd be Gifted Paradise. Way, shuffle up.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Good to go.
I'm just shuffling, so you can do whatever you need. You're gonna slam in.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
And I'm gonna swing it with Liliana and the Relentless Dead.
That is
For
4,
4.
correct? For 32.
All right, and I gain 2 from Liliana. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
Do the cut. Okay. Gonna go back to my turn. Untap the mana. Draw a card. Play a Temple of Mystery. Go ahead and scry 1.
So mysterious.
Leave that mystery on top there. And then probably guess what I'm going to go with. We're going to go with Gift of Paradise. Put it on the forest. I will gain 3 life. 35.
Nice.
And that's a go. That's a bingo.
Okay.
Your turn.
On your end step?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pay 2. Yep. I'm going to discard a Swamp. And then that makes me a Zumbo. Boom.
Yeah, pretty full art guy.
Oh, yeah. Untap for turn.
Full flart.
Full flart. Draw it up. All right. So I'm going to play a Swamp. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go to combat.
Alrighty.
And you're tapped out with nothing on the board?
Nothing. The world is your oyster.
Okay. So I am going to swing in 2, 4, 6, 7.
Go down to 28.
All right, I'm going to gain 2 from Liliana. And then I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to play from under the floorboards.
Oh, good.
And that puts 3 Tokaloks on the battlefield, and I gain 3 life. So I was like deciding, like, should I do the madness with Crypt Breaker, but like I'd only get 1 zombie, so I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here.
Yeah, I think you made the right choice there.
Yeah. So I get 3. I'm gonna gain 3 life here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
Right, I will untap my manas. Draw card. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and shock in Temple Garden. Go to 26.
Okay.
Then we're gonna produce blue, green, blue. No, sorry, blue, green. Math is hard, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, we're good. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe I just go for double spelling stuff. So blue, green, white. Daxos. Oh no, sorry, that's
OG Dax.
Sorry. Blue, green, white, Tuvasa the Sunlit.
Okay.
And then white, white, blue for Daxos of Melitus. So you fought Tuvasa last turn, or last game, and then this guy basically doesn't do all that much. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater, and then whenever he deals damage to a player, I get this sort of exile stuff off the top of your library, and I can cast it this turn with paying mana of any color. So basically, you don't have to worry about not having any swamp.
Okay.
And that
Glad to hear Daxos overcame his diabetes for the new set.
Oh, that's so bad. All right. I will say go ahead.
All right, so your end step, I'm just going to tap 3 with Crypt Breaker. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card and lose a life.
Almost winning the game now that you lost a life.
All right, so let's go to untap. Sorry, it's sloppy, people. And I'm going to go ahead and draw another card. Poof.
after all those swamps over there, huh?
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna Dark Salvation for 2. So XX, pay for 1, 2. That equals 2, correct?
If it's you got I can't remember.
So double X, 1 for pay the general swamp,
Oh yeah, the X is
and
2.
then
Yeah.
2 and 2. So
Yep.
target player puts X 2/2 zombies on the creature or on the board. That's going to be me.
Yep.
So boom, and then target creature gets -1 for the amount of zombies I control. I'm obviously going to target not Daxos, but that other guy,
Uvasa.
Tuvasa, Cerveza.
He
Okay.
died.
She like super dead.
Yeah. What? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. She did. She did.
She
She did
did.
because she died.
She did because she died. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing 4 zooms. 4 zooms.
Okay, that's 8. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Go to 18.
All right. Then I'm gonna pass the turn.
I will untap.
Sure you didn't want to block, man?
Um.
No.
Oh
Okay.
no, I could. I thought they had like walk, land walk.
Yeah, totally.
Go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't really matter the color. I just need to make 1 blue in there. We're gonna play Collective Restraint. So creatures can't attack me unless their controller plays X for each creature attacking me, where X is the number of basic land types among lands I control. And right now it is 3. I have forest, island, plains, and multiple things. So you have to pay 3 for each creature that you want to attack.
Terrible.
It seems pretty good.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna.
That guy. That's an enchantment?
That's an enchantment.
Ugh.
Yeah. Pretty good. Then I'll say go.
All right, so again on your end step, I'm gonna tap 3.
At least
draw
you
a
lose
card.
life, America.
Lose 1. All right, so untap for turn. Upkeep it. Draw it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play a swamp for turn. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tap 3.
All right.
I'm going to play Vizier of the Scorpion.
Oh, no,
when he
has
enters,
Death Touch. That's gross.
I masked 1. I guess I'll just do this. I don't have a zombie army thing on me right now.
Oh my god.
And then, yeah, all my Tokoloks got Death Touch now. Good. All my Zooms. And then I guess I'll go ahead and pay 3 to go to combat. And I'll swing in with a zombie token.
No blocks, go to 15. Or sorry, it's only 2 damage, sorry.
Yep. And then I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty, here we go. Big money. Come on. Untapping. Drawing a card. Oops, not just 1 card. Alright. Play a forest. We're going to play 4. So we'll go with white, green, blue, blue. We'll get out our Lady Estrid.
Okay.
Go ahead and +2 up to 5. Untap those lands. Go ahead and tap 7. Bring out Silent Sentinel. 4/6 flying. Whenever Silent Sentinel is attacks, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay.
Very silent.
Do you have any?
Right now it is
you
no.
have...
I do not. It's 0. It's Idyllic Tutor and Tuvasa the Sunlit, so it doesn't do anything right now.
Okay.
That I will say go.
All right. So again, on your end step, I'm gonna tap 3.
Yep.
Draw a card, lose. I don't think I really need to do that, right? All right. So go to my turn. Untap for turn. Draw. I'm gonna play Swizzamp.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3, and I'm gonna read the bones.
Oh, nice. Draw a scry 2, draw 2, lose 2.
Yep. I'll do one bottom, one top.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to draw 2. Okay. Well, not really.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
All
You
right.
didn't lose your 2 life yet. That's funny. Real
Yeah,
funny.
I'm on it, man. I'm still in my zone here. Okay. And then I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 3.
Yeah.
To swing with 1 zoom zoom.
Yeah.
Make my heart go boom boom.
Me or Estrid?
Let's swing it at Estrid.
Estrid goes down to 3.
And I'll pace.
Alright, let's go to my untapped step. I will untap things. Go to my upkeep. I will draw a card. Isn't it? Let's go ahead and tap blue, green, blue, green for 5. I'm gonna put Octopus's Umbra on the Silent Sentinel. So enchanted creature has base power and toughness of 8/8, and has whenever this creature attacks, you may tap target creature with power 8 or less. So it's basically an 8/8 that taps down things power 8 or less. Then I'm going to go ahead and +2 Estrid up to 5. Untap lands. That leaves me 6 mana. Let's go
How are you
ahead.
untapping 2?
Because they're both
it untapped
enchanted.
2. Yeah. 2 enchantments. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. The forest did not untap. So, let's go ahead and tap for. I just need white right now. We're gonna do Sage's Reverie. So enchant creature. When Sage's Reverie enters the battlefield, draw a card for each enchantment you control that's attached to a creature. This is going to attach to. I guess we'll put it on Octopus Umbra or the Silent Sentinel. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each aura you control attached to a creature. That's attached to a creature. 2. So it's +2/+2 right now. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. That's why I played it. So go ahead and draw.
So you got a 10/10 that taps down.
It is a 10/10 that taps down anything with power 8 or less.
Okay. Yikes.
Go ahead and play a forest for turn and land. I think we just say go.
Okay. Just doing some real quick math.
All the math.
All right. So at your end step, I'm going to tap 3, lose a life.
Just doing it once?
Draw me a card.
But you could do a whole lot. You could probably just kill yourself that way if you want.
Yeah, I'll do it twice. Let's get greedy.
Yo, now he's below his starting life total, folks. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get there. We'll get there.
All right. Untap for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and draw a card. All right. So I'm going to play Westvale Abbey for turn.
Sorry, that was me throwing up my. Now, do you have to sack? It's just
sack 5.
It's just 5 creatures.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and do that.
You would.
All right, so I'm going to pay 5.
Yep.
As well as tap Westvale Abbey. I'm going to sack these 5 zooms.
Seems like a grand idea.
I'm going to go ahead and wait, so sacrifice, tap it, sacrifice 5 creatures, transform it, then untap it.
Yeah, but you don't have mana to attack with it, so that's fine.
No. So he's flying, lifelink, indestructible, haste, 9/7.
Gross.
All right. So, it wasn't a non-token creature.
Yeah, they're all zoomies.
Shoot.
If you want to
It's
change
not
what
really.
you're going to sack, I guess you can.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not gonna sack. I'm gonna sack Relentless Dead.
Okay.
Paying the 1 to return it to my hand, anyways.
All right.
And then that also flips Liliana,
Smelliana.
making another toke. Sorry, folks. I should have did that big brain plays. It means I'm not drinking Athletic Brewing Company. All right. So she comes in 3 loyalty.
Yeah.
I am gonna go ahead and tick her up 2, bring her to 5. So each player discards a card.
With this card, Creeping Renaissance.
I'm gonna.
Or as I should say, Creeping Renaissance. That's a cool kid.
Renaissance. I'm gonna throw a Crypt of Adim.
Okay.
Yes, Crypt of Adim. So it's not doing anything right now. So you got a big 8/8. You got a 2/2.
You can't attack anyways.
No. All right. That does it for me for turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap some cards here. I'll draw some cards here.
Poof.
I'll play this awesome Sea of Clouds. Enters the battlefield tapped unless I have 2 or more opponents. Too bad I only have 1. That's a bad thing. All right. I'm going to put -1 on Estrid to bring her to 4, and I'm going to put a totem armor on, or a mask, sorry, which is essentially totem armor, on the Silent Sentinel.
Okay.
So that's whenever if enchanted permanent would be destroyed, instead remove all damage and destroy this aura.
So you're just protecting him one more time.
Yeah, he gets to not die.
Yeah.
Eventually. Then let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play out privileged position. Other permanents you control have hexproof.
Fire.
Fire, indubitably. All right. So,
wow.
I'm gonna go to combat. Then I'm going to swing with the Silent Sentinel. When Silent Sentinel attacks, I can return, or may return an enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I have none there. Fine. But additionally, when this attacks, I get to wait a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses. What's the? Hold on. Oh, he's a 9/7. You're the worst. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I could tap him down. All right, we are going to pump the brakes there, and then just say go, I guess.
All right. Your end step.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 3 twice.
Yeah.
Crypt Breaker, Vizier, these guys.
Yeah.
Does the zombie army?
It's a zombie. Yeah, it's a zombie. I can
draw 2.
probably read.
Go ahead and lose 2 life, and then go to my turn. Untap, upkeep it, draw it.
Yeah, it's a black zombie army creature. Yeah, it's
totally kosher, my dude.
Totally.
All right.
Totally kosher.
All right, I'm going to play Cabal Stronghold.
Gross.
And then I'm going to tap 1 for Graph Harvest, giving all my zombies menace.
Nache, eh?
Yeah.
That might be a big problem.
And I'm going to do that. So I'm going to make 9 swamps.
Yep.
I'm going to tap the 3 for the Cabal. Make 7. 8, 9, I'm going to play... Well, hold on. No.
Thinking.
It's just like because I'm going to lose it in the phases. So
Okay.
I'm going to... Main phase, I'm going to tap 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Lord of the Accursed, bumping all my zooms, and then I get pay 2 to give him mana. And then...
Wait, what?
So... Wait,
oh,
what?
Menachem.
Gonna go to combat.
Yep.
So this is when I have to pay, when I declare attackers, I have to pay my 3.
Yeah, 3 per creature, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 3 and my Cabal Stronghold to make 7.
Yep. They attack with 2 creatures.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to declare Ormondal.
Yeah.
And one of my zooms.
All right, that's 11 damage. Where is it going? Sorry, that's 12 damage because the zombies.
Ormondal at you. And the zombie at Estrid. No, you know what? Both of you.
4. I'm at 4.
So that was 12.
That was 12. You gained 9.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. Pass the turn.
All right, let's see if I can top deck the win.
So
here.
Stressed right now.
Top deck everything. Draw a card. Cards in hand?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to pick at your board here.
I have 7. And yes, I realize people I did not activate Liliana.
If you
it's
would
fine.
like to, like, you might not believe that.
No,
okay.
No, it's fine. I'm not even worried about it.
Okay.
Too much going on.
All right. Let's go.
Don't give me crap in the comments. I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone.
Do you have any creatures that are power 2 or less right now? What's the Vizier of Poison?
He is a 2/2 because he's a 1/1 to start, as well as a Crypt Breaker.
Oh, so you have 2.
Yes.
Crypt Breaker's untapped?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Right, well. Okay. 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 Alright, okay. 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 Alright.
Nobody else just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but just wondering. That'll be good.
Alright, so we're gonna start off by, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. So I think we'll probably just go ahead and get after it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 3 to Reclamation Sage and blow up your Graft Harvest.
Sure.
Then we're going to tap 2, 4, 6, and then play out Hydra Omnivore. It's an 8/8. Whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, deals that much damage to each other opponent. So right now it doesn't do anything. It's just a 6 mana 8/8.
Okay.
We shall -2 or -1 Estrid down to 3. And put a mask on the Hydra Omnivore. So it's got that totem armor bad boy. Oh, actually, this goes up in, so this is +1/+1 for each aura you control attached to a creature. So right now it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 12/12.
Cool.
Then I'm going to say that you may take your turn.
All right. So once again, you're on step. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, as well as 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna draw 2, and I'm gonna lose 2.
Winning the game slowly. I'm at 4, but I'm winning the game.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and untap for turn.
Yep.
And draw for turn. Untap, upkeep, draw it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play a swamp.
Yep.
All right, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pay 3 and Cabal Stronghold, making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Right.
swamps.
Got 8 in your pool.
8 in your pool. And then 9, 10, 11. 11 is X. And then 2 for cost.
Better not be
I'm going to
Tormented
go ahead.
Wildfire or whatever.
I'm going to go ahead and exsanguinate. Exsanguinate.
Do I just
Each opponent loses X life, and I gain life.
Why'd you do it for so much?
Just because you have ways of drawing or gaining life just in case, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I got no cards in hand. I'm tapped out, but I'm totally dead.
Okay.
I'm like super dead.
Holy moly. Right. That's why I wasn't worried, folks.
Yeah.
I've been holding that the entire game, waiting for the right time, and I think I found it.
Yeah, I think so. You buffed up.
Oh
and,
my god!
Got after it, man. I was like, all right, yeah. I can live one more turn because he can produce 12 mana, so he can attack with 3 creatures. I can block things. I have totem armor on 2 things, so like it's gonna be okay. But it didn't matter. I thought I was
pretty much. Go ahead.
I was just seeing if I could draw out to it, but no, I had nothing for like days.
Yeah,
so
I basically came to the conclusion that there was no way I could attack to win this game, so I just went all out mana. I think
that was it. That was the best thing to do.
Scary.
Definitely got there. All right, here we are back for Game 3, the deciding match of Estrid versus Liliana Heretical Healer. I'm going to be on the play. I lost that last game pretty hardcore, and let's get to it. Best of luck, man.
Let's do it, man. Yeah, best of luck.
All right, so we're going to start off with the almost best card in the game, Terramorphic Expanse. No Evolving Wilds, but, you know, it's fine. I guess it's okay.
It'll do, I guess.
Oops, I should probably have my board on lockdown. All right, here we go. Terramorphic Expanse. I'm going to crack it and go get probably going to get I'll figure something out. I'm going to pass it over to you while I'm searching up a land, though.
Sure. I'm going to draw for turn.
I think I'm going to get an Island, actually.
Then I'm going to go ahead and play a Command Zone.
Oh, that's not a Command Zone. That's a Swamp.
Well, it's a... it's from the Command Zone. Josh Lee Kwai, Jimmy Wong.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then, I'll pass the turn when you're ready.
Okay. My island is on the battlefield. I'm just trying to quick shuffle up here. Boom. All right. I'm going to untap my island. Draw a card from the top of my library. We're going to play Windswept Heath. And then I'm going to go ahead and crack it and pass the turn and go grab something. So crack Windswept Heath, and I will pass the turn to you.
All right.
I'm probably going to go get I think it's going to be a 10. Nah, it's going to be a breeding pool. We'll get a breeding pool.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and play a swamp for turn and pass it up.
All right. Alrighty.
All right. So I played a swamp for turn. I'm going to go ahead and pass.
I untap. I draw a card. I play Plains. I play Propaganda. So it's like Collective Restraint, but it's only 2. And it's just 2 per creature. Don't know if the card reader can... Oh, it can get it, yeah. So each turn, each creature cannot attack me unless its controller plays an additional 2 for that creature.
Oh, such a sad Karn.
I know. Like Karn's in a cage. So bad.
Yeah, poor guy.
All right.
All right, y'all.
And then I'm going to say, go ahead.
All right. Draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and play a swamp. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna play Phyrexian Arena.
Oh, gnarly. Card engine, drawing engine crap, here we come.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and pass the turn.
Right. I'm gonna untap my lands. Card. Gear up a little bit and they go.
All right. So gonna untap.
Yeah.
Take one. Draw a card. And then draw one for my turn. All right. I'm gonna play another swamp.
Yep.
I guess I'll pay the 3, bring Liliana out, and pass the turn.
I'm going to, because I don't know what else I'm going to do. I'm going to Bant Charm. I'm going to target Liliana and put her in the bottom of your library. So you can either put her in the command zone or in the bottom of your library.
She's going to the command D zone.
All right, okay. I will untap. I'll draw a card. I will say go.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, geez. All right. So untap. Draw for upkeep. Draw for turn.
Right. Never mind. Okay, what is he talking about?
This guy's nuts.
Are you losing life over there?
I sure am. Sorry.
I say I gotta win the game somehow.
All right.
Sure,
I'm going to play swamp.
Yep.
I'm going to
5.
tap 5. I'm going to play Vengeful Pharaoh. 5/4 Death Touch. Whenever combat damage is dealt to you or a planeswalker I control, I can return him from the graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, no, it destroys.
Oh, so what?
Wait.
So whenever combat damage is dealt to you or a planeswalker, so if I attack you or a planeswalker you control, if Vengeful Pharaoh is in my graveyard, destroy target attacking creature, then put Vengeful Pharaoh on top of your library. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can blow up the thing that hits you, and he goes back on the top of your library. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that card before.
Yeah. Then I'm going to go ahead, pass the turn.
Not untap. Oh, there we go. Control a forest or an island. I can actually control both, so I have 4 lands. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see it? I have it. I have 4.
Heck yeah.
You know what else that means?
No.
Nothing. I can't do anything. Go ahead.
Jeez,
I mean, I could cast Estrid, but that means just Estrid dies to the Pharaoh, so.
All right, so untap.
Yep.
Draw for upkeep. Lose a life.
How many cards you got in your hand?
Draw for turn. I have had 7. Now I have 9. I'm gonna go ahead and play another Swizzamp.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play tap 4 for Endless Ranks of the Dead.
Okay.
So at the beginning of my upkeep, I put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is half the number of zombies I control. Rounded up, rounded down.
So we have Vengeful Pharaoh's a zombie. So at the beginning of your upkeep, put X 2/2s. X is half. So you obviously right now it's 1.
Yep. So I wouldn't get any.
Well,
I get 1
on your up. Oh, half the number. Yeah. So right now you get 0 on your next upkeep. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2 for Pharaoh.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing it for 5.
I'm gonna go to 34.
And then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Cool. I'm going to draw a card.
7 cards in hand. 7 cards. Just for the record.
Also have 7 cards, and I'm gonna say go.
Come on.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
All right. Untap. Draw for upkeep. Lose a life. Endless Ranks does not trigger.
Yeah, I mean, it does, but you
It's
don't
only
get it.
yeah. And then draw for turn. I'm gonna throw a swamp down.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap 6.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna play Liliana, Dreadhorde General. And I'm gonna tick her up 1 to make a zoom.
Okay.
So she goes to 7. I don't have the mana to attack, unfortunately. So, pass the turn.
All right. On your end step, I will. I don't have anything else that I can do. I'm gonna actually just capsize with no buyback Liliana. So Liliana's gonna flop back to your hand.
Okay. I was at my end step.
That was on your end step, yeah.
All right, so I get a discard for turn then.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I totally meant to do that on purpose. So
I'm just gonna throw.
at the end of your second main.
Throw a swamp in the bin.
Okay. I'm going to untap. Hopefully get some action over here, huh? That's not what I wanted. It is a land, but it enters the battlefield tapped, so it's Moss Workbridge, so I get to hide away, so it's top 4 cards, right? Yeah. 1, 3, 4. Go ahead and just put this back. Go in the bottom of my... Alright, Still. Fast turn.
All right. So untap,
Yep.
upkeep, Phyrexian Arena, draw a card, lose a life. Endless ranks. I believe the count is now 1.
Yep, yeah, so you get 2 zombies, so you get 1.
Yep. So he just came in, and then draw for turn.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and play a swamp.
Yep.
Gonna tap 5 for everybody's favorite zombie commander, Ghoul Color Gisa, whatever.
Yep. Oh, getting out of control.
And then I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing in with the Vengeful Pharaoh, paying 2.
But 29.
All right. Pass turn.
Untap my Moss Workbridge. Draw a card. Alright, cool, it's a land. Got myself a Reliquary Tower. That's 1, 2, 3, 5. We're gonna go ahead and tap 5 and play Privileged Position. So my permanents have hexproof, or other permanents have hexproof.
Pretty good, man.
Then I will say go.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Phyrexian Arena. Lose a life. Draw a card. And then Endless Ranks of the Dead goes up to... It's at 3, so half of 3 is what? 1.5?
You round down so you get 1.
Okay. All right. And then draw for turn. Play Westvale Abbey.
Ugh.
I mean, how could I not? I'm gonna tap 5 and Westvale.
Yeah.
Sack my board.
Yeah. Seems good.
Bring in everybody's favorite big demon creature onto the board.
Good.
And then I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
Gonna pay the 2. Swing in with Ormondal for 9.
I go down to 20.
And I gain 9. I'm just gonna pay 1 for Entomb.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pass the turn while I search.
All right. Untap. Draw a card.
It's probably gonna be Grave Titan.
All right. If that's the case, I'm gonna just cast this archetype of imagination. Creatures I control have flying. Creatures you control lose and cannot gain flying. Shuffle. It'll be your turn.
Okay. All right. So you're all set?
I'm all set.
All right. So untap. So he does not have flying anymore, correct?
Correct. It doesn't make him any less of a scary thing.
Untap, upkeep. So Phyrexian Arena.
Yep.
Draw 1. Lose a life. Endless Ranks of the Dead. I don't have any zombs. Yep. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. All right, so I'm going to play Crypt of Agadim.
Yeah.
Comes in tapped. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing in with Ormondal for 9.
No blocks. Go to 11. Did you pay the 2?
Huh?
You pay the 2 for propaganda.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 6 for a Kothafed. Soul Hoarder. He's flying. Never a permanent. Whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I draw a card and lose a life. So it's Phyrexian Arena on a stick. So 6/6.
Better because you can draw lots of cards.
Yeah. And that'll do my turn.
All right.
Go ahead and pace.
Untap. Draw a card. All right, we're gonna tap Mosswort Bridge. Play Soul Ring.
Okay, nice.
Going to tap Soul Ring for 2. Blue. White. Another one. 5. We're going to play Righteous Authority on the archetype of Imagination. So it's +1/+1 for each card in my hand. At the beginning of my draw step, enchanted creature draws an additional card. So right now he's got +4/+4, so he's a 7/5.
Okay. It's a really good card, man. Just gives everything flying.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Takes everything away from your opponents.
They go.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
Yeah.
Phyrexian Arena. Draw a card. Lose a life. No Endless Ranks of the Dead. Draw for turn.
Sorry.
Swap for turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to play Kindred Dominance. And I'm choosing Demon. So choose a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't the chosen type.
Oh. That gets around it, so he's dead, and I'm dead. Actually, I'm not dead yet. I only attack with 1. You also lose a life. You lose 2. Is it creatures for Ormondal? Permanent. No, so you lose 2 life and draw 2 cards.
From Kothafed, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why 2 cards?
Because I lost a creature and an aura.
Ah.
It's pretty good.
So I was just thinking I can Crypt of a Deem, but I only have 3 creatures in my graveyard. So I can't make the 4.
That would just give you 3 more mana, yeah. So I think you're just getting in with 1 creature this time.
Yeah.
I will say from what I have in my hand, I don't think it's going to make a difference.
All right. Well, I'm going to do what I would.
Yep.
Pay 2, go to combat.
Yep.
Or go to combat, pay 2. Swing with Ormondal.
I'll go to 2.
Gain my 9.
Yep.
There's nothing else I can do with 1 mana, so I'm gonna pass the turn.
Tap. I got, I think, 1 particular set of outs here. That's not it, I think. Let's see. That. Fertile Ground. Island. I'm gonna play so white, blue, white, so a total of 6. Play Bruna, Light of Alabaster, Flying Vigilance. Whenever attacks or blocks, I may attach to it any number of auras on the battlefield, and may put onto the battlefield attached to it any number of aura cards you control, or sorry, that could enchant it from your graveyard and or hand.
Wow.
Brunhilde, huh? What's that?
Brunhilde. Or whatever. Brunhilde.
Yeah. And then say go.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Phyrexian Arena. Draw 1, lose 1. No endless ranks trigger. I draw for turn. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, play another swamp. Still in my main here. I'm going to pay 2 swamps. And I'm going to play Sign in Blood, targeting you.
Oh, is that I lose 2 life? God, God dang it!
Yes,
I was so close. I was so close to digging my way out too.
Got him with the something nobody ever expects.
Well, actually, sorry. Let's see here. How does this resolve? So I draw 2, and it happens at the same time. So I draw 2, and it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, those were some awesome games. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end. I really had fun. How about you?
Oh yeah, it was a total blast.
We wanted to go over a couple MVP cards that we thought were, our best cards during the matches. I chose Collective Restraint and Archetype of Imagination. The Collective Restraint really helped to hold back the zombie hordes that were building up on the other side of the board. And that was really what gave me time to get something like Archetype of Imagination out and actually swing in for the win for the end of the game. How about you, Brew? What were your best cards?
For me, I definitely think my commander Liliana was pretty good. Being able to take those cards from my opponent, reducing their hand size and putting cards that we need in the graveyard into the graveyard definitely helped a lot. I had a little trouble flipping her, but I do think that she's pretty solid with some more low drops or anything like that. Crypt Breaker was also probably one of my favorite cards to play today. Just being able to tap those 3 zombies that we most likely have on the board, whether it be tokens or other guys, and drawing all those cards. Losing 1 life really isn't a big deal. But yeah, I definitely think that Exsanguinate, especially he had us locked down, being able to use cards like that, or Ormondal from Westvale Abbey was definitely a good way to use our zombie tokens the right way. And of course, Sign in Blood is just the MVP. It's just one of the greatest cards that I could have played today. I got lucky with it, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I do believe that's going to do it all for today's video. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our video. We're always pushing out new content like this, as well as Arena. Again, huge thanks to our sponsors, Wizards, and of course, Athletic Brewing. So yeah, I guess that's going to do it all for today. Again, thank you so much for watching, and cheers.
Cheers.